Hello and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel. My name is April, and today I thought I would give everybody that watch my planners uh, an update of what I'm doing. Effective July 1st, I decided to change up. I am pulling what my friend Galena does, which is change planners. I decided to change up my planners, and it's quite interesting. I'm still working on it, but it's still viable. So let me show you. All right, I started the year off with this being my bullet journal and this being my social media planner. Now, as you see, my bullet journal was barely used all the way up to June. And it was an A5, and I made this thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to stay with this whole year. And then all of a sudden, I started watching some things and going, I want to change up. Well, since I was going to change up here, here's my social media planner, as most of you know, and I've been using it. And everybody knows why I picked this, because I have a cat. Well, I stopped using it in July. Let me show you where it went. So this is what I started off with. So in July, I changed up. So this is now my bullet journal, and this is now my social media plus other planners. This is my Franken planner. If for those of you who watch my social media planner, you notice I pulled this one out. So this one here has this many planners in it. And since I need to change up, might as well do this. So let me go start it off. I keep the previous month, the present month, and future month in my planner. So the first planner I have is the Indigo planner. I liked it. I loved the dashboard style. So I decided this would be what I consider is my scripture writing. Now, I don't show this off because, well, to me it's private. So there you go. And I've got October in here because it's now September. So I thought this would be a perfect time. So that's one. I made my own dashboards to make it easier. This is now this one, which is the fitness part. I decided to do fitness. So there's that. And I believe there's nothing. Yeah, I don't use the thing here, so I could easily just put it back in. And there we go. Here I keep track of my steps, my sleep. To give you an idea of what one week looks like, this is the week. This here is how if I get Green Man on Fitbit. I got a Fitbit, and surprise, surprise, it's from Galena, and I track my steps and my sleep. That was the main reason I wanted a Fitbit. So Fitbit has what they call Green Man, which is 10 hours, you're active 10 hours. You have to do like 250 steps, I think, each hour. So this is me saying, if I don't get Green Man, how many did I get out of it? And here's my steps and here's my sleep. So the next one is an interesting one. I took the Wild Streamless because I loved this layout. I'm still working this out. It's interesting, to say the least, because I'm still doing a little testing of what I want done on this. I'm thinking time tracking, time blocking, and we'll have to see how well this turns out because right now it's all over the place. Let's be honest. And I do use my monthly kits in here from my So Cute planner kits. I started doing that in August, I believe. So next, some of you already should recognize this. This is my social media part. And I took it from this one, Find Yourself. I loved the different, it's that, So I loved it. I thought, okay, I'll use it. But this one I have to be careful because I'm not in August anymore, so thank God for small favors. But I always keep a list of the videos that are the subscriptions I should be getting in so I can take them off. All right. So there we go with this. Next, we have this one, which I love the setup of this because I thought, well, I can start tracking things since now I have a Patreon. And other things. I decided that, okay, I will start by putting certain things in and keeping track of it that way. So, those of you who like to see what that looks like, one of my August dates. This tells me everything from YouTube, Twitch, IG, and Patreon. That's how I do it. And so we're going to go ahead and put this in here. I loved it because it was like I can also add, I added a few things to it, but I hadn't kept it because of the fact of I didn't want to, but I can always add items like, right now I just have the YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, IG, and Patreon. I could put classes and something else. So I had that option for opening that, so that was nice. And last but not least is this one. This one you will not see because it has my personal this is my, it's a monthly, but this is how I do my finances in this. So I take this monthly, whoops, this one, and it is where I put all my finance information. So that is my Franken planner. All the, I used to have the indigo on top, and then I went to the spiritual one. All right, so there is that one. This is what I'm now using as my spiritual planner. This one is a recollections. It shows all the information. It is 2000, it's 18 months. 18 months, right? And so I love this. This was great information. For those of you who know that I did, if you saw my Instagram, I did a pick a card and I put the name of the card that I picked. I'm still doing pick a card. I decided not to post it on Instagram anymore. So that is what I'm using for that. And last but not least, my bullet journal. Now, if you watch my Twitch on Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, you will see me working in this. I made this on my Twitch channel. This is where my collections go. I decided to go with, don't ask me why, I decided to go with a B5. All of a sudden, I felt like I wanted to do that. So this is the other side. This is where the planning goes. And I started off really good in July but I decided that, because I'm liking the fact that my weeks are on one page. That's one thing I did like. But then I changed the sleep tracker and step tracker from being on the same page to having its own individual pages. And yet last month I did gratitude. So I am then again. And now I'm here September and I did the same thing. So this time I gave it a little more splash of color, but this is what I'm working in. So I'm hoping that from July 2021 to December 2022, I will be working in all of these planners only. That is my hope, that I don't change up. I'm going to keep it that way, and that way I'm with this the whole time. I normally go from 1 year to the end of the year. But for some reason, I, as we like to call it, a Galena moment, and decided I needed to change up. I needed to move stuff around. So I'm hoping, I'm getting a lot of use out of this. I am writing my scripture in here. I am doing my social media, I'm still, like I said, playing with that one, working it out, because I do put the 3 things that I need to do, or at least one thing on there that I need to do that day. And that's this one here. And then going and doing all that so I can compare. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them down below. Like the video. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not, please consider subscribing. I do unboxes, plan with me's, and other things. So if you see my icon right over there, click it and then click the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all. That way, when I upload new content, hopefully YouTube is notifying you. I am hoping everybody is having a wonderful day.